Employers who didn't hire someone because of how the interview went. What was it about the interview that you didn't like? I run a small tech startup with 12 employees. I do most of the hiring myself because I want people who actually fit our vibe. Last month, I posted for a junior developer position and got flooded with applications. Most were your typical boring resumes, but one guy named Brent sent me this 10-slide PowerPoint about how he'd revolutionize our dev stack with gaming memes thrown in. It was cocky but creative, so I figured why not give him a shot. Brent showed up 15 minutes early wearing a decent button-down and khakis. Good handshake, made eye contact, seemed to know his JavaScript pretty well. I was actually impressed at first. We talked about coding frameworks for maybe 10 minutes before he spotted this framed photo on my wall from our company retreat last year. It's me and my wife Michelle at some lake in Colorado. He goes, "Whoa, is that your wife? Dude, how'd you manage to pull that off?" I laughed awkwardly, thinking he was just nervous and trying too hard to be friendly. You know how some people get weird during interviews? But then he kept going. "She looks super familiar. Wait, what's her name again?" I told him Michelle, and his face lit up like Christmas morning. He actually pulled out his phone right there in my office and started scrolling through Instagram. Holy crap, I knew it! Michelle Rodriguez from State University, right? I used to slide into her DMs all the time sophomore year. My stomach dropped. That was definitely my wife's maiden name, and yeah, she went to State. I tried steering the conversation back to programming languages and frameworks, but this guy would not let it go. He started asking if she was still into hot yoga and whether she got clingy when I worked late hours. Then he said, "Man, she used to post these yoga pics that were just," and he made this gross gesture with his hands. I'm sitting there thinking this has to be some kind of nightmare. Like, who does this during a job interview? The worst part was how casual he was about it. Like we were bros hanging out at a bar instead of him trying to get hired at my company. He asked if Michelle came to the office much and whether she was cool with him potentially working there. When I said the interview was over, he winked and said he hoped there wouldn't be any awkwardness between us. I walked him out as fast as possible and deleted his resume before he even got to his car. I thought that was the end of it, but 2 hours later I get this follow-up email. Subject line was, "Thanks for the interview, bro," with multiple exclamation points. The message said, "Hey man, sorry if I came on too strong today. I get excited when I recognize people from college, you know, but seriously, if things don't work out between you and Michelle, definitely hit me up. I'd love another shot at either the job or the girl, if you know what I mean. Just kidding. Or am I?" I forwarded that email straight to my lawyer and blocked his number.